Some of the most annoying people you will ever come across in your lifetime are emotional fanboys. Emotional fanboys are some of the most annoying, most sensitive ass people you'll ever have a conversation with, because the minute you criticize something they like, they start berating you and start giving you insults and shit. One of the most frustrating things when having a conversation with an emotional fanboy is their ability to be objective. The ability for them to acknowledge that their favorite thing has fucked up in something. You can go day and night debating these motherfuckers about some shit that they like, and they'll completely disregard all your valid points just because it doesn't match with the argument that they're trying to set. And in most cases, their response to your valid points is usually them shitting on something that you like a lot, not even acknowledging that the thing that they love so much might be doing the same thing or even worse. And this can go for anime, video games, sports, and etc. But in this case today, I'm gonna be addressing the emotional fanboys from the video game community, alright? And this is coming upon the recent news of Microsoft buying Bethesda, and I'm not finna even get into all those talks because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already saw like 100 fucking videos regarding this news. So yeah, the only thing that I find funny about this whole Bethesda news and Microsoft shit is the reaction from the fucking PlayStation fanboys. And yeah, like they like, if you, I'm pretty sure y'all saw those videos as well, and I'm here to tell y'all those videos are funny as fuck. These Sony PlayStation motherfuckers is really out here losing their goddamn mind because Microsoft did a smart thing in getting the Xbox some console exclusives. Something that PlayStation fans been preaching about for about like 8 years now, since the fucking PS3 era. Now these PlayStation motherfuckers out here capping and shit, talking about some they never fucked with Fallout, Doom, or Skyrim in the first place. And I'm over here thinking to myself like, man, cut out with the malarkey for real, my nigga. Because at the time when I was shitting on Doom, Skyrim, and Fallout, niggas was out here praising that shit, calling it the best game of all time type shit. Saying this game of the year. Like, get the fuck out of here. Now all of a sudden you PlayStation fans don't want to fuck with it now since Xbox owned it exclusively. And man, look, now all of a sudden, now that Xbox got them some exclusives, you know what the argument now is? Oh, these big corporations just can't be buying out gaming studios. As if PlayStation hasn't been doing some shady shit behind closed doors to keep fucking games like Final Fantasy VII Remake from releasing on the same date with the PlayStation. Like, Final Fantasy VII Remake isn't supposed to come out for Xbox until like another year or two, I think. But yeah, PlayStation fanboys losing their shit because Microsoft bought Bethesda is fucking stupid, because if Sony fanboys and Microsoft fanboys just buy both the fucking console like a smart person would do, they won't have to worry about shit like this to begin with, because then whatever games Bethesda released exclusively for Xbox, PlayStation fans can still play. Whatever games PlayStation released exclusively for the PlayStation, Xbox fans can play. Alright, it's not that fucking hard. Like, they're both $500 consoles, and I'm pretty sure if people have $500 to buy both the fucking consoles, like, it's not that fucking hard. Just the thought of limiting yourself to one console is probably some of the most retarded shit I ever heard. Like, y'all niggas is really out here treating these console wars like it's a mafia gang or some shit. Like, if one of y'all niggas was to buy the other console, y'all was gonna get y'all shit blown up. Like, it's not that serious, man. Like, so I don't understand why y'all out here riding for y'all favorite consoles as if Microsoft or Sony is gonna send y'all a check, because I hate to break it to you, these people don't give a fuck about you, and they probably don't even know that you exist. Like, it's the reason why Nintendo is just chilling, fam. Like, they gives no fuck about what Xbox or what PlayStation is doing, because they gonna get their money regardless. Like, Nintendo is an exclusive company. About 97% of the games that Nintendo comes out with are exclusive to only their consoles. So when you think about it, it's damn near mandatory to have a Nintendo console in your house if you're a serious gamer. And I'm not trying to make it seem as if Nintendo and they fans are perfect at anything, because they fanboys be fucking wildin' too. Especially the review critics that tend to overrate Nintendo games every time they got a Mario or a Zelda in the fucking title. Like, in 2017, they really tried to convince me that Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild were better games than Resident Evil 7 and Persona 5. Like, it was nothing about Mario Odyssey that made me think that this was a different game. Like, if you play Mario 64 or Mario Sunshine, you play Mario Odyssey, alright? The only thing different is you can throw a hat and you can change Mario clothes. So I don't know why the review critics and Nintendo fanboys was trying to make it seem as if Mario Odyssey was a game defining or a game changing game. Like, no, it wasn't. And then as for Zelda Breath of the fucking Wild, if you played Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, guess what? You play Zelda Breath of the Wild, because that's what all fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild is a fucking Souls game. So like I said, I don't understand why Nintendo fanboys and the critics tend to overrate these games and fucking make it seem as if these games are so game defining or some shit. Like, no, like we played these games already. Like they're just glorified versions of other games we already played before. You know what I'm saying? But hey, other than that, I'm pretty much cool with Nintendo. I don't really have an issue with them. Their fanboys and the critics tend to just overrate their shit. And it could be because of nostalgia reasons. Like, who fucking knows? As for the PC fanboys, it ain't really much I have to say because I personally never dealt with a PC fanboy, even though I do know they're out there. But the worst I ever heard a PC person say was masterclass, what's the point of getting a PlayStation and the Xbox? And even though they do have a valid point, I know it's a lot of people out there who don't want to go out there and build them a PC because they don't have the money to. And even if they did have the money, they don't really give a fuck to go and learn how to build one. So yeah, they just want a console that can play the games that they like to play so they can go about their day. Simple. And as for this whole argument and war between Xbox and PlayStation fans about console exclusives, y'all might as well dead that shit now, because as far as my knowledge goes, all of Xbox exclusives and PlayStation exclusives are coming straight to PC, my nigga, alright? So technically, the only console that really have console exclusives is Nintendo. So don't be that jackass who just sticks to one console when you know there's other games on other consoles that you want to play. If you a PlayStation fan and you see some games on the Xbox that you like, go and get you an Xbox. Same applies for the Xbox fans, the PC fans, and even the Nintendo fans. Like, don't stress yourselves out because y'all only playing yourself, alright? That's the beauty of having multiple consoles. You get to try all them shits, alright? It's also like ice cream. Don't just stick to vanilla, nigga. Try all the flavors. But yeah, this is also applies to gamers. Like, if you a serious gamer, this video applies to you. I'm not just talking about niggas who just grab them an Xbox and call it a day. I'm not talking about you people, alright? I'm talking about the serious gamers, alright? So I won't get this confused. But that's pretty much all I have to say. You know, don't be an emotional fanboy. You know, listen out to other people that have valid points about something that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, just have a legit conversation, man. Don't be too sensitive out here. But yeah, man, it's your boy Trigger Senpai, and I'm out, man. Peace.